So, overhead view of Cantera Mall. 1604 is out here. Dillard's is what you're looking for, and Macy's. You're going to come around to the back side of those two stores, and right here, drop in. I think it's changed, but you've been here before. You've washed this, I'm pretty certain. This is where Haywire restaurant is. It's not Bovino's now, it's Haywire. And then PF Chang's is right there. You come down from there to this little archway entrance. You park your rig right here. And you are cleaning a specialty section tonight. Park truck here. You're gonna need 400 feet of hose because there's no other way into this. And this goes to the entrance of, what was that? Is that Macy's? Yes. Macy's. And you're cleaning this interior section right here. Bleach degreaser, hot water. You're going to need for sure hot water, and gum removal is what they're really paying attention to. And then obviously stain removal. I don't know. I haven't looked at this section since we cleaned it last, so I don't know if it needs cleaning solution or if it just needs a pressure wash. But walk it, you be the judge. You'll clean this section interior here coming out, find a good joint line to stop at, and then clean, spin around, up to the top of stairs, up to the top of the ramp, up top of these stairs. Find a joint line here to stop at. Let me see how far you need to go. Second. $275. You need to go up to about there, which is basically past up to this first store right here, and then wherever across from that joint line, and clean this section right here down to the playground area, which this is not concrete, and clean around this playground. And let me get that measurement. You need to come to about 285. You need to come down to about this far out from the playground, any concrete in here. So this section right here is what you're after. Let me map it out for you with these dots right now. This is your section to clean. To there. So less than probably 10,000 square feet is what you need to hit right here. I'm not worried about this. If you can and want to do it, get it. Or we can come back and get this later. But while you're in there, you really have to clean here so that when the rig parks here, they'll reach this no problem with 300 feet. And then this truck, when it pulls here, can reach down here to 300 feet and get it. So make sure you have 400 feet of hose, because you're going to need 300 to get in there. Unfortunately, you're only going to need a little bit of that 400. So if you wash back to around here, you can pull off that 400 and start working your way back. But that's your section for tonight, is to get this little pocket right there and knock that out. And then if time allows, hit that as well, that entryway. And that's it, sir. Gum removal is priority, and then beds and drainage is another challenge. You're gonna have to take your time to make sure that when something washes out of a bed, that you let it settle and then rinse it thoroughly. just to detail that out. And obviously stopping at a joint line is real important. Rinsing the bottom of windows if any overspray gets on it's another priority. Just the details behind you once you run a surface cleaner through here when you're rinsing. That's what they've been picky about in the past.